that I can say he should do to say he's done it all.
He won that championship. That was it.
Everything. He's done everything. He's scored a lot of assists.
The only thing that can cap off his career is becoming Mr. Basketball.
So why is it that when I watch Wild Odom, did I feel like he's the best Every time I watch the Wild Odom play, I feel like I'm seeing something special. Like I'm seeing something that I'm not gonna maybe not see again. I said that for a long time. BJ Boston was my favorite high school player in Georgia. I don't get that feeling that I'm seeing something I'll never see again. It's the Love of the Game podcast. We're in the building. We here. Is it cold, Bryce?
It's kind of cold down here a little bit. Not really.
It's not cold wherever Locke is. It's definitely not cold.
Oh, nah, man. I keep the heat on, man. Hey, I've been in the gym trying to show these muscles out, getting ready for the summer.
You been in the weight room, Locke? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm on my second day.
Hey, Locke did 15 push-ups and put on a tank, dog.
Did he do anything?
I did 4 sets of 15.
Did you?
Hey, make sure they see the jersey, Locke. We got to shout out. Holla at Randy.
Hey, man. The 4K series was this past weekend, man. Shout out to my man Randy Jones, a.k.a. Rant Dog. Atlanta Cavs, man. Shout out to my guy.
Yeah, Locke's back.
He still does the 4K series?
Yeah, he did it at Willard this past weekend when I was in Tennessee.
How much money do you actually win?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Is it 4K?
I don't know. I never won. My teams never won.
Don't feel bad, Locke. I didn't win either.
Yeah, so.
We did good though, but I didn't win it. I guess that's why I'm not high major. If you can't win the 4K, you ain't high major. I'm pretty sure it's a mark against my record. If Bryce would have been in it, he would have won it.
I never been in the 4K before, but yeah, if I probably would have got in with exclusive kids, yeah, I probably would have won that shit.
Did you ever lose in the state of Georgia, Bryce?
Yeah, I lost a few times. Only to the Celtics.
No, you lost to the Stars at Emory, 8th grade.
Oh yeah, they got us too. That's it.
Hey, maybe he was running with the wrong team.
Who?
The Canes 2022 didn't lose in the state of Georgia when they first jumped out with their organization. The Canes 22 didn't lose in the state of Georgia.
No, we did lose. We did lose. We lost to Bruce them when they were Express.
Yeah, they did because I was back. I remember that.
Y'all lost. I thought y'all beat them and then y'all lost to them.
No, we never beat them.
They never beat Bruce team.
We had a chance to beat them because I coached that game. That's when I made my Georgia Canes debut with the 2022 team.
They never beat Bruce team.
It was at Swanee.
I sat at Swanee and watched the game. It sat on the bleachers in front of Zaco.
And it was going back and forth. I had MJ. We had MJ that was at Kennesaw. Of course, we had Zaco. We had BJ Baxter.
Y'all had the homeboy from Darty too.
Oh yeah, we had the two. Tay. We had Tay. They used to think Tay was old. We used to get so much flat. Tay was just physically. He might was old, but hey man, y'all know what it is. GA.
I don't think Tay was old. He was in the right. I mean,
he in the right grade. That's all that matters.
Yeah, he was in the right grade.
But now that used to be some battles against Express, man. When they had Big Mo,
Jalal.
Yeah, they had Jalal. Hey, shout out to Jalal, man. Jalal had a great junior season, man. 32 points, I think he had this past weekend against Kale. This past week.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Jalal McKee, man. Somebody called him a baby Charles Barkley today.
Hey, man, it's a lot of that we're gonna do today. A lot of looking back, a lot of celebrating. We got a lot of celebrations going on. Our guy Huff right now, I've been watching they watch party. Huff should be finding out what seed he's getting in the national tournament, like right now, like the seeding just started. So we got a lot to celebrate today, man. We got some special guests coming on the show. Yes, I think it's time to get started, man. Our first guest of the evening won't be the last one, but the first guest of the evening. Big Dog, what's happening?
What's going on, fellas? What's going on?
We got Big AJ in the building, man. I wanted to make sure. And I'll wait. I think we're gonna get AJ too, right?
Yeah, AJ, he should be chiming on now.
It looked like he logging in. No, you didn't miss Lock Talk about Westover. We are saving that.
You know, we can talk about them.
Yeah,
we gotta talk. We gotta talk about Lee County too, AJ.
Hey, yeah. Y'all was worried about Locke being back. This was one show that I knew Locke wasn't gonna miss. South Georgia teams won. Locke ain't missing this show.
Dude, the only reason I missed the show Sunday because I was working on the radar event, and the service was bad on the way home. I tried to jump on. I tried my best.
What's happening?
He said, "What you got on?"
And we got Hibachi.
Hibachi.
Good job.
No. Hey, my man, I just wanted to make sure we say this. I was sitting and I got to thinking today that Georgia basketball is so loaded that every time we get a star kid and that kid moves on, I was actually talking to a college coach about this. The kid moves on and goes to college, and we just move on. But there are some kids that we continuously talk about that it's like, wow, damn, I hope I get a chance to see that again. And I want to make sure that we start appreciating guys that play this game and make Georgia so special and so deep and make Georgia basketball what it is, because I don't know if I'm ever going to see another Al-Tariq Gilbert. I don't know if I'm going to see another Colin Sexton. I may not be blessed to see another Kobe Simmons or Wendell Carter or Sharif Cooper or AJ White. I don't know when the next time we're going to be able to see a under 6 foot guard score 2,500 points and win a 6A state championship and get their jersey retired and everything that you guys have been able to accomplish. So I wanted to make sure that we start appreciating guys for making Georgia basketball at the high school level so special and so elite, that we start giving y'all flowers while y'all here and not just celebrating the guys who do it in the NBA. That we start celebrating the guys that right here, right now, while we still have you, are great and make Georgia basketball great.
Appreciate it.
Y'all road didn't start in Georgia though, so I want to kind of talk about that, man. Like, what was it like for both of you guys moving here from Memphis, who's also a basketball factory and known for basketball as well?
AJ, you wanna?
I mean, it was tough moving. I really wanted to stay, but I knew like in Memphis I was getting looked over. I had came here so I can reinvent myself as a basketball player. My trainer, I had somebody to train with every day, any day I wanted to. So, I mean, y'all just watching the beginning of what I became and what I've accomplished.
All right, I kind of remember. I remember AJ as an 8th grader, and I would watch him from a distance, like I always do. When I watch a bunch of games, I watch from a distance, and people never really know who I'm looking at. But I remember watching him. I'm like, man, this kid is tough, like tough. And eventually, he started to play with us, and it was like, I'm like, okay, this kid is good. This kid knows how to play the game. He can shoot. And then it was almost like he was like Allen Iverson. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't find guys that attack the basket. You know what I'm saying? You don't find guys that are just fearless. You don't find guys that will do whatever it takes to get a win, can get a bucket. And AJ is like that. So a lot of the pictures that kind of have been surfacing lately on Twitter, you know, we holding trophies or whatever the case may be, a lot of it is because of him. So and the same thing for high school. A lot of reason why they holding up trophies and winning a lot of games, a lot of it is because of him. You know, and I'm not saying that just to gas him up because he's on here, but that's the truth. That's the truth.
I think when I first seen AJ, I think he was playing with Game Elite.
Yeah, I started with the first game. Yeah,
here. And you know, I seen you play, but this when I became like he's the guy. I think he was with Southern Stampede, and we went to Augusta for the Made Hoops event. Yep. And you went off, and I begged your dad to bring you to the freshman U. He didn't bring you. But he said, you see what he's doing? I begged him. I said, hey, I got to get him to the freshman U. That was the first year I did the freshman U. And I begged him because he was cooking.
That was on me.
Yeah, no, it's good.
I must admit he was getting pulled, like we transitioning into high school, trying to figure out what high school he was going to go to. It was just between AAU, coming out of that, going into Chattahoochee, trying to find out what we wanted to do in the process of also relocated, because we were actually zoned for Berkmore.
Really?
Right.
So what made y'all choose Chattahoochee?
Hey man, I sit and tell this story a lot to people, man. Robert Corherd. I met his mom, met his dad. It's because of them that you all can actually get a chance to see and feel AJ White. Just a blessed opportunity, man. Just getting a chance to meet that family and, you know, moving up towards this way. Had a house that they wanted to kind of lend off. And, you know, we taking over the house. So Chattahoochee and AJ, they was born. You know what I'm saying? So it was a kind of just a blessed situation for us, man. So.
That's amazing. AJ, what did you think about the basketball scene in Georgia once you first got here? Was it what you expected, or was it different than what you expected?
When I was in the 8th grade, I didn't really think it was like all that, because it was like just the beginning of it and I was just getting new to it. But as I got like Georgia Stars and like next few years, it started getting like real big and like everybody coming to the games and stuff. So it was definitely different, because like in Memphis, it's just high school with us like that. So when I got to AAU, it was kind of different, and it was definitely fun. But I still think high school was better. Like the environment is better. So I mean, it was definitely different.
Out of all the moments that you've had playing here, what do you have a favorite basketball moment since you've been in Georgia?
No, not really. I think the biggest one was probably just I seen my dad cry in front of me for the first time since a long time. On my exit,
got that state championship?
No, it was
man.
He broke down crying in front of me, and I'll probably never forget that moment.
And we're gonna talk about that also a lot. It was Lee County, man. It was in Lee County, in the locker room after the game. You know, AJ kind of broke down on the floor, knowing that it was his last game, and just wanted to seize that moment for him, man, and just hug him, man. Just tell him, bro, you have no reason to drop your head for nothing, you know.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So once we got to the locker room, man, just getting a chance to talk with Keith. But once I made it around to AJ, just all that, kid he's never been in trouble, haven't been in a fight. Don't do the handshakes that guys do up here when they on the floor. It's just this kid is like basketball, chill, play his game, workout. This is like constantly for the last 4 years.
Yeah.
So him doing everything I asked him to do, and me looking at all the accomplishments, just all the praises from everybody, man. Just once they found out we lost, it just came out, man. It's just, I mean, I thank Coach for him. I really thank more him, because kids today, man, like we're losing so many kids, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We're losing so many kids, man, and it's their generation that's really just dying off. So you can call it being sheltered a little bit, or you can call it being overprotected. I just call it, man, just being a dad, bro. Just
100%.
stepping in and knowing how to evaluate, knowing how to separate the basketball side of it and parent side of it. So
100%.
when he saw me cry, that was the parent side of it. That was just me being proud, because he know I'll sit up there like, what's my man off of 5 Heartbeats? When Eddie Kane bust out of his song, I'm sitting next to Mama. Mama jumped straight up in the air. I'm just like Pop. I'm sitting there just like this. I'm not moving at all. So
I mean, to see. Well, I'll say 2 things. For AJ to be able to score the amount of points he did in 4 years is, especially being a point guard and stuff like that. To me, is kind of incredible. Like 2,000 points. I'm not sure what you at now. 2,500 probably. That's a lot of buckets. Like, to me, even 1,000 points is a lot.
For sure.
So I don't think, like Dre said, we may not ever see another AJ White again. It's like, that's a lot of scoring. And I think for you to watch your child score like that every bucket, it's probably pretty rewarding, and especially when it coming to an end. So I just like Dre said, I don't think we really understand what he did. And we had this conversation maybe a show ago, maybe 2 shows ago, about where do we rank AJ as far as one of the all-time best players. And although you guys didn't get that other state championship, I still think he's got to be in the conversation. You know what I mean? He's got to be in the conversation because he's won a state championship, probably multiple region championships. 2,500 points is a lot of buckets. Like,
but they missing the big part of it, lot, and missing Bryce.
Mm-hmm.
It's more. 2,500 is mind blowing.
Yeah.
But to only lose 30 last night, made 31 games in 4 years.
And how many wins do you know?
90.
Mm.
So we talking about from the time that we got with you to when we went to Stars, to when he went, just holding up so many different championships.
Mm-hmm.
And all we want to do is just win. We learned that pedigree, man. AJ was in middle school in Memphis.
Yep, I remember that. I remember watching
3 years playing with DJ Jeffries, that's at the University of Memphis now. Joe, that's at Pearl River. We play with these guys, man, and we learn a winning pedigree. So 3 years in Memphis playing middle school basketball from 6 to 8. AJ probably won 100 and something games. And only
middle school, wow.
Only lost 4. Like, they played middle school games like high school games. Like, it's totally different from Georgia to when you're going from region play and then you go into state. No, they got a district, region, state.
Oh, wow.
So by the time you get ready to go to state, you've been already played 35, 40 games.
See, and I think that is the thing that we don't talk about when it comes to AJ enough, is being a winner. Like we talk about the scoring a lot, and we've seen people put the ball in the hole, but to win, you got to do it, score, and do it efficiently. You guys came into this season with the expectations kind of being up in the air because y'all turned over a big part of that roster. Not many of those guys had any type of experience. Like, how many of those guys played last year on that state championship team? Like, played in games last year.
I say, what, Tommy? You said what, AJ?
Said it was probably like 2 of them. Tommy didn't play the championship game.
Oh wow!
Like,
so y'all lost a lot.
And like,
yeah, we lost like that championship game, man. Only 4 players scored to beat them. Only 4. AJ, Cam, David, and Franklin. Those are the only people that scored in that championship game. We lost all of that, so we came back into this year, and we actually started forming everything over this like fall ball to just try to see if we can just beat people by committee. Because one thing you're not going to do is you can try to isolate and stop him. But AJ, before the course of a game, man, he'll been and wore you down, man. You look around and this guy got 25, 30 points. Like, dang. Like, he had 4 points. Now he has 15. Now he has 30. So we're not going to take AJ out of the equation. We want to see what else other guys can do. So we started forming that, man, over the fall league, and it just kind of worked out for us, man, to just pick our speed up. We didn't have David anymore to clog the middle up. So our best attribute was to run. Get up and down the floor. You can't trap somebody you can't catch.
For sure.
So we picked the pace up. You score, we score. Your job is to stop us.
Locke, I gotta ask you a question. You came up with the nickname Lil Hibachi.
He did.
Where you pull it from, Locke? I think we was watching the Miller game, but I can't remember.
So, growing up in high school, they used to tell me I look like Gilbert Arenas. I heard that for a long time. And so, he came out with the No Chill podcast.
Yeah.
And so one of my favorite podcasts. So I'm always watching the podcast, and I'm just watching highlights of Gilbert. And I was like, he had 2 names. He had Agent Zero and he had Hibachi. And then I promise you not, it was maybe I looked at Gilbert Arenas. As soon as I watched Gilbert Arenas highlights, I got on Twitter and saw AJ highlights. And I said, he out here really cooking. And at that time, I was eating Hibachi. And I seen Gilbert Arenas. And I said, man, there's Lil Hibachi. He's out here really cooking, dude, on the daily. And so it was like, it's funny. When I said the name, I didn't think it was going to stick. But AJ, you made me look good because you kept cooking them with the teriyaki sauce and the soy sauce. And it just
what do you think about all of that, man? What do you think about the nicknames? And I think we were saying best pull-up jump shot in GHSA. Like, what do you think about all of the stuff that gets said? Do you pay attention to it?
I do, but I don't. I mean, I definitely like retweeting and support whatever y'all call me, but I'll go with anything. So I mean, it kept going.
Did you like the flyer?
Oh yeah, it was all right.
For the young kids watching, maybe they might watch it later on. About how many hours working on your game since you got into high school until now you think you put into your game?
Definitely a lot. I used to go to the gym probably like twice a day, all the way up until Corona started.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to go probably like twice a day. I don't really lift that much because it throw out my shot and stuff. So when I get to college, it's gonna be normal. So I would say I don't even know, It's a lot.
Yeah, probably hundreds.
Yeah, 100.
Yeah.
So AJ, you didn't win the state title. So what else you felt like you wanted to accomplish in your high school career that you felt like you didn't accomplish?
I really think I accomplished everything that I wanted to accomplish. Of course, I want more, but I definitely got a state championship, which I thought was kind of impossible to get.
Yeah, it is nearly very impossible.
It's tough.
We won 2 region championships, so I mean, there's really nothing else to accomplish. The points just came as I played. I didn't really think it'd be like this big, so it really, I wanted to break the all-time in a game, but I'm gonna leave that to somebody else.
What's that record?
It's 47,
What's your high?
42.
Woo, you right.
You was right there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just leave. That's the only record I don't have. So,
Wait, how many free throws did you miss? Any free throws that game? You had 42.
nah, when I played, I ain't missed.
I ain't missed none. That's a lot of buckets. That's a lot of scoring. A lot of scoring.
What advice would you give to any young players? Because one thing I'll say about you, AJ, is that you score a lot of points, but I never feel like you're forcing it. Do you have any advice for players that feel like they do have a talent for scoring the basketball, on how to do so without just chucking up shots, without forcing a lot of shots?
You just gotta play the game. Like when you force stuff, you make the game look like just boring, and like it's no point of forcing it when you can just go to the gym, work hours like I did, and it'll come easy. Like shooting over big people comes easy to me. So I mean, you don't have to force. You just got to play in the rhythm of the game, and when you see something, just go for it. Don't never let nobody tell you what you can't do. I had a lot of doubters, so I mean, just forcing is not the way to play the game at all. That's most likely their parents talking in their ear, telling them to force a lot of stuff. So you just got to play. You just got to play the right way, and when it comes, it comes. When you see something, just take it, and if it's not there, then you make the right basketball play. So it is.
Indeed.
We got to clip that up right there. I got to clip that up for my AAU guys, man. Play the right way. AJ, what do you feel like is like your biggest weapon out there on the basketball court?
I would say scoring, but I would say I'm always attacking somebody, no matter what position I am. On double team, I'm gonna attack whoever and make the right play. So, I mean, I didn't see everything in the book that come towards me, so I can't really describe what's the biggest weapon. But I would say scoring.
What's next, man? What's on the goal sheet? What's the next wall that you're gonna be breaking through?
Definitely college. I'm gonna be going to college somewhere. I ain't made up my mind yet, but it's coming soon. But y'all should be saying the same thing y'all seen in college that y'all seen in high school.
Are you gonna take the nickname with you to college?
Yeah.
when you get to the next level and you get on campus that first day or that first week or something like that, what's something that you want to add to your game to evolve to master the next level, to do what you did in high school? What's something that you want to change or work on?
I definitely got to work on my defense, getting stronger. Athleticism. You know, I can pretty much get up there, but I'm not like trying to. But definitely my athleticism and my defense. I think the scoring will come easy. And pick those and stuff. No, it's just reads. I get basically just defense.
Well, I'll say this. I know that there are quite a few programs that would love to have you.
For sure.
It's somebody that can get a bucket anytime. I mean, I have watched college practices numerous times. Even me and Locke will watch them together, and we're like, "Dang, why is it taking so long for them to score?" Like,
We've done that, yeah.
My goodness, y'all in college. So I think whoever gets you, man, whatever you decide to do, they're gonna get one.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me you ain't earned that name for nothing.
For sure, man. We AJ, like I said, man, we just wanted to tell you that we love you. We appreciate you, man. Giving us being one of the big pieces of making Georgia basketball great. And taking us from, one regime, like I said, one superstar kid to the next. We got to appreciate every single one of them, man. So we definitely want to show you love and appreciate you. Wish you much success and help at the next level, man. I hope you go kill and the nickname sticks. And then I'll be able to tell people that you got the best dribble pull-up in the NCAA.
Appreciate it.
All right, man. That's AJ White. Big AJ, man. We'll talk, big dog.
Gotcha, man. Appreciate you fellas, man.
All right.
Appreciate you, man. AJ.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, man. That's as a dad is really inspiring.
It is.
He raised a heck of a young man. Poised.
Yeah. I mean, shoot, if my child can score 2,000 points too, I'll probably be on the floor crying with him too. Shoot, man.
Listen, man, I cried like a baby. DeJuan scored his first Pee Wee football touchdown. I cried like it was a Super Bowl.
Man, that's tough, man. I really that career. He had a hell of a career.
I'm telling you, and what made me want to do this, bro, is that we didn't get Sharif on.
We didn't. You're right.
We didn't give Sharif his flowers before he moved on to the next level. We didn't get Colin Sexton on before he moved on to the next level. And we gotta start appreciating these guys because we may never see another 25. I don't think out of all the 1,000-point tweets that we see, and some of them we question and some of them we don't, right? I don't think
I question a lot of them.
A lot, right? You do, right? I don't think we'll ever see somebody post 2,500 points and nobody questioned it. We all knew that shit was legit.
Facts. It wasn't no doubt. It wasn't no doubt about that.
No doubt about it. We may never see that again, man. So I wanted to make sure we show love to that, bro. We got to do that. A lot of great basketball being played and has been played. I want to get to our next guest before we get too far into it. We're gonna get into the brackets and all that. Hold on a second.
They on your head. I know that, Dre. They was on your head, my guy.
On my head about what?
No, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
Hey,
Oh, no, am I thinking it wrong?
they was on your head, my guy.
Hey, man, they don't retweet me when I'm right.
They went down and they went down to Evans and got busy.
They did. They
Well,
jumped. I mean,
You was there, right? You was there, weren't you?
I was not there. I had to do Huff's podcast.
Oh, so you didn't go. Okay,
I didn't get a chance to go. I wanted to though, and I would have welcomed the smoke. I welcome the trash talk, dog. I love it.
All right,
You
little
had-
motion.
You had them.
Hey, look, we have picked Bryce and I have picked every game in this bracket on this show live. Nobody retweets me when I'm right. That's just par for the course.
All right, go.
They must be
I
watching.
didn't pick Westover either, so I was wrong there too.
I picked Westover. I picked Westover. I know I did.
Yeah, I didn't pick Westover either. So no, I mean, it happens.
Did you really think that they was not going to win Centennial? And why?
Why
Hey,
did I
let's
think?
get the other guests on because we're gonna go deep into that.
We got another.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
we got
feel
another guest.
I feel like I explained exactly why. I for the same reasons that Hillsman and a lot of other people did think they were going to win that game. Like yeah.
Okay, so hold on. Let me get a rundown. So Hillsman and them said that they wasn't going to win. Love of the Game said they wasn't going to win. Who else?
Everybody,
No.
except for people who go to Centennial.
No. My guy Chad Hickson, he's been tweeting on Centennial since day one.
But like this is the thing. I picked them the 2 games before that. It ain't like I picked against them every week.
No, yeah, it happens. Like that was a tough. They came and won in a tough situation, a tough place.
Yeah, and I will say, not just did they win, they handled them.
They handled business. Yeah, they got on the road and handled business.
Yeah, they handled them.
Okay.
Manseer can at me for the next 2 weeks.
All right, it was just more than him.
Even if
you had them kids in my DMs on Instagram at midnight yesterday, dude.
What? What's that?
Oh wow!
Why did they at me? Maybe they did on IG. I haven't checked. You know,
I'm like, I didn't say y'all was gonna lose. That was Dre. So y'all ain't the wrong person DMs tonight.
Let me check my DMs, bro. You know I don't never check them.
But you know what, Dre? I know all those kids, so they probably didn't really know you.
Yeah, they didn't hit Love of the Game up.
Nah, they probably didn't hit it.
I would have been cool with it if they did.
Yeah, I wish they would hit you instead of me because I was trying to go to sleep.
I think it's fun when they do that.
Where Randy at though? It's about time for one of them good functions. It's been a long time, man. It's been a long quarantine, man. It's about time.
Man, you know, man, we might get into some. We might get active on Friday night. Get a little active.
Hey, give me 2 weeks. I'll be fully vaccinated.
Yeah, I double mask until then.
2 more weeks. I'm not wearing a mask again. 2 more weeks. I'll be fully vaccinated, my boy.
I think we're gonna be able to get the vaccines in the next 2 weeks. School system. We'll see. Hopefully.
Yeah, I had to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know you had to move and shake through your homeboy.
Hey, do it again, Mondre.
Relax. You know what I'm saying? I had to. You know what I'm saying?
Who is that?
Why Lock always on me though, bro?
Hey, Andre look like he's rich trying to do the Harlem Shake or something.
You know what I'm saying?
Juke somebody.
I had to shake, you know what I'm saying? I had to shake, bake, and make sure I got that vaccine in, bro.
Yeah, tell Randy to get the Airbnb on Friday, bro.
Wow.
That's my guy. Oh, you was wrong about St. Francis too?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Did I not pick St. Francis?
That's what they saying to me, my guy.
Oh, yeah, I might have been wrong.
Damn.
Yeah.
You like Charles Barkley. You don't know nothing about the game.
Bad round, bro.
It happens. It happens.
Here we go. Hey, we're gonna pull up. Our next guest is ready to join, man. Because I want to make sure we show some love to another group of people, but we're gonna talk about this. My guy,
Stroud.
You on mute, Stroud.
What's up? There we go.
What's happening?
What's up, man?
What's
what
good?
up, Lot? Bryce? What's up, man? Mondre?
Chilling.
Yeah. We had
good,
we had to check in real quick, Stroud, because now we know that DeKalb handled COVID much differently than a lot of other counties.
Mm-hmm.
So before we get into the brackets and all of that, I want to ask the question: did the way DeKalb handled COVID, is it possible that we would have seen more teams from that area in the state tournament had they handled COVID the way everybody else handled COVID?
Absolutely. It would have been a lot more teams. Yeah, I mean, it would have been more teams. In my opinion, it would have been more teams that would have advanced. Like, I take a team like Latonia. I saw them play, and Marion, man, he do a great job with those guys. And Coach Corker did a great job when he was there, man. And that's a team. That's one of the teams, for example, that would have probably went a little bit further. We were one of the teams that, we came off a state tournament bid. We probably would have been in the mix some kind of way. Arabian Mountain was really good. I just don't think they had enough games under their belt, man. I think a lot of these teams got snake bit with just the amount of games that they played, man. You got teams that play like 12 or 13 games. I mean, 14 games when you playing against teams that, play 25, 26. Yeah, it make a difference, man. Those game reps make a difference, man. They make a huge difference, dog. So, just those teams that I just named, man, like if they had more games under their belt, I know for a fact it probably would have been more teams, man, from DeKalb, because DeKalb basketball is good. But we just need more. Yeah, we just needed more game reps, man. Just more game reps, in my opinion. So, but those teams, man, a lot of those teams, that are coming back next year, if we could get a full year, you'll see some DeKalb teams back in it. Columbia having a great year. Those guys are good, man. They're really good. Yeah. Really good. So I'm proud of them, man, because they represent DeKalb County. Because again, like I said, DeKalb County basketball is great. So it's great to see Columbia, man, just doing their thing. Like it's great. Miller Grove and Stevenson, they did their thing. And again, Stevenson's another team too. And if they probably had more games, man, you probably be seeing them in the Final Four because they good, man. That guard at Stevenson.
Hey man. Stevenson won from beat West though.
Yeah.
Chase my dog, but hey man, you see what we did to see the shows, man. Stevenson wasn't finished.
Yeah.
Hey, don't get Locke started, man.
Hey, man, I've been forgetting about Locke in South Georgia, man. My bad. Locke in South Georgia all day, baby.
It's almost time for the Locke segment where we just gonna turn him loose and let him. It's about that time, Locke. It's about that time.
Locke ain't really gonna tell you the whole rundown about the Westover thing, though.
Hey, it's a lot of teams that came outside of Westover. Baldwin went to Miller Grove last night.
Hey, hold on now, Locke. I do got some smoke for you about South Georgia.
Hey man, you can call me Baby Mocher. Hey, you can call me Baby Mocher. I want all the smoke.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready, Locke? I'm gonna ask you this question. You ain't gonna. I'm telling you. Give Bam his flowers. On the show, live in front of everybody. Give Bam his flowers.
Don't even say his name, bro.
Give Bam his flowers. He deserves it,
bro.
He deserves it.
Do it. Don't even ask him to do that right now. You're gonna have to wait for another week or two.
Like you said, you wanted him to earn it. He's earned it. Give that man his flowers, Locke.
I'm not finna do
He's
that.
not gonna do it.
I'm not finna do that.
He's not gonna do it.
Hey, Strauss, see how quick that changes. All the smoke, but I don't want no smoke.
No, not with that.
Yes,
no,
sir.
No. You gotta win the state. We win the state, then hey. But they still locked in over there.
Man, you got my respect, my boy. You got my respect. Bam earned a lot of respect from me this summer. Watching him at Sean Camp. And then seeing him this summer, and the crazy thing is, I'm standing beside Locke, watching Bam play, and I'm like, "Damn, wow, who is this kid? That's my nephew, dog. That's my nephew. Why don't you tell me? I'm watching this dude."
Hey, cook. when Bam first came to the gym to practice, I'm like, "Locke, who is this scrub you got in here? Like, this man, his shoes ain't tied, his ankle hurt, he limping." I'm like, man, all right, man, who this dude? He came back the next week. I'm like, oh, nah, bro, I need Bam on the team. I need him.
That's right.
Hooping. I got to give Bam his flowers, man. Dude is hooping. And I know, Uncle Locke won that state championship, but got my respect, dog. Bro, got my respect. Real shit, Locke, because, we could have been talked about this a long time ago, but he's
what, Dre, and what I've noticed about Bam and Locke and whoever else is around him, they don't give him anything. Like, they make him work for everything he has.
Yes.
And people see him and they say, well, dang, how he go from not being, unknown to, now he ranked top 50 in the state on hoop scene or whatever the case may be. He getting all these buckets, hitting free throws, knocking shots down, he guarding. They don't realize that Bam was training at 5 a.m. every day in the summer.
Yes.
Every day.
Yes.
And then he would go in the afternoon and do some work, or, we might practice or something like that. The dude, it's not like it's just, he puts in work. It's not like it just comes to him naturally. It's earned. So Locke ain't gonna give him no credit right now. You see, he ain't talking. So, I think we should move on too.
Not a damn thing.
Coaches, if you listen, Shamir Bam Wingfield is a blur with the basketball. Can get to his spots on the floor. Shoots it well from the mid-range, can make them from three, and that's one thing I saw over the summer. He continued to improve his three-point shot over the summer. Gets to his spots, unselfish, sometimes to a fault. He need to be a little more selfish sometimes, but unselfish and leading his team. And Westover got a chance to win a state championship. And a big part of that, even though he doesn't get all the credit and all the headlines, a lot of those go to Isaac Abidi, who's a very good player as well. But Bam Wingfield is a big part of what they do in Westover. And if they win a state championship, then I'm waiting for Locke's eval to come out.
Gotta wait. I ain't saying squat.
Hey, I used to be like, damn, Locke, like really? Like Locke, Bam had 16 points. Y'all not gonna do a little tweet on him? No, man, we ain't tweeting on Bam.
No, man. But you know what? I can appreciate it.
Yeah.
Locke made him get it out the mud, and it's a lot of Twitter sensation kids that can't play. Locke made them get it out the mud, and that is a legit basketball player. He's a legit basketball player, a legit college basketball player.
Right.
I'll say that. Bam, if you ain't gonna talk about Bam, then I don't want to talk about West.
I want to talk about Coach Reason. Cause Coach, you had I see you got Maris who was ass this year. They were
all right.
Maris ass.
It was like my homeboy coach on the team, so I feel like I can say that. I feel like if I have a friend on the team, I can speak about your team in that way.
All right, okay.
No, I didn't know y'all region was like this, Coach. I see y'all have Mays, who made the Sweet 16.
Yeah.
Miller Grove, the Elite 8. Stevenson really should have beat Cedar Grove. It was up 20-25.
Yep. Yeah.
Coach, that is not a bad region y'all in.
Hey, man. So first and foremost, like, I don't know if you knew, our season ended because of coronavirus, obviously. We had a lot of cases, dog, a lot of them. So I got a chance. This is the first time in my coaching career, man, that I sat out and I watched from afar because we had cases like crazy, dog. I got it. We had a lot of players caught it, so we had to shut it down. But, man, listen, watching Mays and Arabia, Miller Grove, and Stevenson, man, those teams are good, man. Like, those teams in our region, even Marist, man. Like, I got a chance to see Marist a couple times, man. They were so unselfish. They moved the ball, man. So, next year, once everybody get vaccinated, we'll be back in that thing. Hopefully we can make some noise in there. But, man, that region, man, look, the amount of coaching in that region, like, those coaches are good, man. Like, the amount of coaching in this region is no joke, dog. And these players in this region, like, I keep harping on the kid from Stevenson, man. That kid is good, bro. That guard from Stevenson, he's good. And the kid from Miller Grove, man. The kid from Miller Grove.
From Stevenson.
What's the kid's name? Not well, I ain't gonna say not Walker because he's good. It's the other what's the other guard's name?
You got Chase Ballard and you got Bryce Smith.
Ballard's good too. No, it's another kid. What's the other kid's name? I gotta look his name up. I done forgot.
Is he a senior?
He's a senior. What's the kid?
I want to say
I had to look him up on.
It's not EJ Walker, is it?
EJ can play too, but it was the other kid they got, the other guard. Whatever his name is, I always forget.
Caleb Parker,
but
Marcus Dunn, EJ Walker.
It might be Walker.
Yeah, I
Is it
think you
Walker?
got Chase. You got Bryce Smith.
Yeah, I think it might be the Walker kid. Man, that Stevenson team, they're good, bro. And that big kid from Stevenson can play. But our region, man, it's tough, bro. Like, it's tough. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. It's tough. Just watching it from afar, just watching these coaches, you know, these players in this region, man, they're no joke. They're no joke. So we got our hands full next year, man.
For Mays to make it to that far is really good.
It's tough, man.
I mean,
Mays could have won their game.
Good.
Mm.
They could have.
Mays could have won. Man, they got some good players, man. They got
Mays is
David Freeman. They got a good junior.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
Yeah. Their guards, the Mays guards are really good, man. Like, they pick their spots, they get in the paint whenever they want, dog. So this region is tough. It's tough, like it's no joke.
Yes.
Like,
man,
we went from,
I was just telling somebody, dog, they don't know how strong 4A is. It's up in the air, but it's a lot of tough teams in 4A basketball.
Yeah,
across the state.
It's tough, bro. Like, that region we were in last year with Woodward, McDonough, North Clayton, just to name a few, East Side. Dog, last year when we left the region, and I was like, thank God we're leaving this region. Oh, man, this is great. Then they put us in this region. I'm like, hell, we might as well just stay in that region. This region is just as tough as that.
Hey, playing at North Clayton. Woo wee. Hey.
Man, don't even get me started.
Woo-wee. Playing
man,
at North
them
Clayton.
fans in there are ruthless.
Hey,
they ruthless in that, Bryce.
It goes down at North Clayton, boy. Hey, that's
they'll talk about your mama in there.
Hey,
they'll talk about your mama, your grandmama, whoever else you want to talk about. Boy.
Hey,
well,
if you win at North Clayton, if you can win a game at North Clayton, that's almost like winning 2 games.
Hey, man, Coach Truitt do a good job down there, man.
He does, man. He's really good, man. Troop is a good coach. He's a good man. His kids play hard. They had a rough year this year, but hey, you know, those kids he had last year, man, those kids can play, bro. Like, them guards he had and that big one he had was good.
It's
tough. We played them on
too.
Where?
I said it's tough to win games at Mays too.
Man, that's another place, dog.
Yeah,
bro, these places are hard, man. These home floors are tough, man. They tough.
I tell you what, though,
hardest place to win the game is Miller Grove.
Yeah,
that's why I was shocked that Baldwin won. Like, that was a big win for Baldwin. Like,
hey, listen, folks from Baldwin was calling me before, telling me that, hey, man, no, we're winning this game, and like, no, we get like they were very confident before that game.
They came out. Hey, Millers, stand up, Millers. Shout out to Millersville, man.
That's a fact. Hey, I will.
Shout out to Millersville.
Talking about places where I will be. I will be in Milledgeville on Saturday to watch Baldwin versus McDonough. I will be there.
That's gonna be a good one.
I'm leaving practice early to make sure that I make it to Milledgeville on time to watch Baldwin versus McDonough.
Hey, it's on back roads. Back there. I went there last year.
2 teams that I haven't got a chance to see play all year long, not in person. 2 teams I haven't got a chance to see all year long in person. And maybe teams that will get an invite to the Lemon Street Classic if I like what I see. You know what I mean? It could be media ramifications. It could be an invite on the line when I go down here and watch this Baldwin versus McDonough game.
McDonald's good, bro. Trust me, I had to tangle with them 3 times last year. They are physical. Oh my goodness, boy.
I can't even see how good they were, man. They played Monroe. They goddamn hold the ball.
Oh yeah,
I heard about that, man.
God.
So wait, that was Monroe that held the ball, or was McDonough?
Yeah, McDonough ain't holding no ball.
The worst thing you can do is stall the game in the 3rd quarter and lose the game. If you're gonna do that, one, you better be the underdog by 30 points. 2, you better not lose.
For a whole quarter, you mean somebody? We ran a whole quarter off the clock.
Whole quarter, bro.
Andre Dominique had a goose egg.
Nah, bro.
Dominique Henderson
You're doing a
had a
disservice.
goose egg.
You're doing a disservice to your kids and your team because really you stopping the flow of the game and then you try to pick it back up.
Yeah.
It never
Yeah.
happens. It's
They
not
have no flow, no momentum in the
It's
second
over.
half. It's over with. It's over with.
I don't understand that, man.
Hey, Coach. I do want to ask this question, and
Mhm.
how many coaches are in trouble when this shot clock comes?
Ooh, it's a different game, man. Hey, it's a different game, Andre.
Hey, I tell you
I'm
what.
offline now, Lock.
Hey, that recruiting, hey, that summertime recruiting gonna pick up because you're gonna need somebody to get a bucket when that shot.
Yeah, they better get your guards trained up.
Yeah,
different game, bro. It's a different game.
It's gonna be fun though.
Yeah,
it's gonna make it more
fun. It's a different game with that shot clock. I mean, dog, you gotta have like really good guards because, like Locke said, man, and Bryce, y'all can attest, man. Y'all been around. Like, you gotta have somebody like you said, Locke. Somebody gotta get a bucket, bro.
So let me ask you this.
Let
me ask you this because I've thought about this too. How many plays do you think you're gonna have now that you have a shot clock, which means it's gonna be like probably 90 to 100 possessions in a game now? How many plays can a high school? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're gonna have to have something. You're gonna have to have a bag, man. As a coach, you're gonna have to have a lot of quick hitters. The days of like the motion continuity, holding it for 45 seconds is over. Like it's gonna have to be like quick hitters. So a lot of coaches, man, you're gonna have to watch a lot of NBA and college.
Probably a lot
games.
of pick and roll. Yeah, probably a lot of pick and roll.
Gonna be a lot of pick and roll. A lot of ball screens. A lot of disguise defenses, man. A lot of teams gonna be running 10 seconds on the clock. They're gonna have automatic call that goes on. It's gonna be a whole bunch of just crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Like
these coaches better go to these coaching clinics.
Hey,
you better.
That still don't help everybody though, because you still got to have a feel for the game.
Yeah, it's a different game with that shot clock. People think, it's the same game.
that under 2 minutes, you're gonna see a lot of schools. You might be up 5 and you still might lose the game because there's still possessions left.
Yep. Yeah, it's gonna be different, Drake. It's gonna be really
what's gonna make it even more interesting in how the foul count, how it is this year, how they're doing it by quarter.
Yeah,
doing 6 fouls. Like that's making everything interesting. And then, like y'all say about the shot clock, I'm seeing a lot of teams lose games because they're holding the ball because they get nervous in the fourth quarter. Yeah, they're up 8 to 10, 12 points with 4 or 5 minutes left. And they're trying to play stall ball and they losing games.
I don't feel like the stall ball tactic. I've seen a game yet where that has really worked the way the team that was stalling wanted it to work.
Right.
Westlake did it in the championship.
They damn near lose trying to hold the ball.
Westlake did it in the championship.
Man, I remember that.
That was overtime though.
They did it.
That was Bryce call too. That was Bryce call to hold the ball.
You know what was crazy? I was actually supposed to be on the staff that year, but I decided to come the following year because my brother was a senior and I wanted to watch him play high school games. So had I just went the year before, I probably would be walking around with a ring.
Yeah, I know that's your brother, but he was at Hillgrove, so you could have skipped something.
He probably would have told me different too, honestly.
So, Coach, we're gonna go through and do some picks.
Okay. This is gonna be fun.
Wanna go through these brackets. We could talk about before we pick the upcoming Final Four games. We could kind of talk about some of our thoughts from the last round. We typically kind of go to 7A and kind of work our way down.
Hey, let's start with 1A private. Let's start something new because we're gonna spend a lot of time with 7-6 and 5A.
I'm down. Okay.
Let's go.
Hey, Locke, what you on tonight, bro? What you on the Casamigos? What you on the what you on, bro?
It looks a little saucy.
Hey, cause you
I'm on to start nation.
Hey, my guy, let me tell you something. you have to slow down on the Crown Apple because it tastes really good. It's sweet.
Bro, what you talking about?
Going to
What
jump
you
on
talking
your
about?
back, my guy.
I'm drinking wine.
Crown Apple. Mixed with Crown Apple.
Right.
You see what I have to go do? Then they get mad when I miss a show.
Yeah, because you started too early.
Oh
right.
man.
Single A private, man. We got to shout out to Mario Mays.
Oh man.
Yes, sir.
Coach Mays,
Yes, sir.
good man right there. Yes, sir. I'm proud of Coach Mays, dog. I'm proud of Coach Mays, bro. Like,
Yes,
he's a
sir.
good guy, man. Yes,
Holy
sir.
Ghost.
That's gonna be a good one. They got Saint Francis and
Mhm.
that's gonna
Crown Apple and pineapple juice. Hey, Coach, I got some downstairs, man. I might have to pour up a cup.
Nah, I drank mine straight, bro.
Hey, man, Huff former assistants is pretty much running Single A private because Drew Catlett.
Drew
Hey.
Catlett.
Listen,
her coaching tree is pretty legendary, low key.
if
No,
there
for
was-
real.
if there was a overall coach of the year, overall for all GHSA, would it be unfair to say that Drew Catlett should possibly win that award? With everything they've had to go through this season
For what?
for coach of the year. The fact that they're in the Final Four. No Jordan Brown, no
Right.
Seth Hubbard,
Yeah.
no Jalen Lee, no Keith Robbins.
Who else is in? Who else? I guess so. Yeah.
All those were starters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, he
Yeah.
went through a lot.
Yeah.
Those were all starters.
They had
Yeah.
a couple COVID stops too, I think.
Yeah.
With everything that Coach Catlett has had to deal with this season, if there was an overall coach of the year, and I could be forgetting somebody, I'm saying that off the top of my head. I didn't research it before I just said that shit. I just said it.
Right.
But with everything that he's had to go through this season, I mean, he could be coach of the year, right?
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. Coach Catlett can coach, man. His X's and O's are like top tier.
A lot of
He's
adversity
really good.
that they went through at St.
Yeah.
Francis.
Yeah.
So we get the showdown: St. Francis versus Holy Innocents, a rematch from last year, where we felt like last year. I think we were saying the winner of St. Francis Holy Innocents will win the whole thing, and St. Francis beat Holy Innocents, and they won the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think that happens again? Am I disrespecting Mount Pisgah, Christian Heritage? Sorry. Am I disrespecting y'all on the other side of the bracket? My bad.
Man.
I'm going St. Francis.
Flop.
No way.
Oh, he's nervous now. Don't be nervous now, dog.
No, because I had Pacelli or had Corey Black.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
And they lost.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the year I'm going against the grain. I'm gonna go Mount Pisgah.
Nah, bro. I like
Okay.
No, okay.
Okay. Coach?
Coach Mays is my guy, man. And I like the kid. I like is it Garrison Powell, right? I like that.
Garrison
kid.
Powell.
Yep.
Garrison Powell's a dog. I think Garrison Powell's gonna get Holy Innocents over the hump. Coach Mays has got it going on with them guys. I texted him last night. He said the guys are buying in, and these kids are just making it do what it do. I'm gonna go out on a limb and go with Holy Innocents, man. I got to do that.
They're gonna. I think they're gonna have their hands full though, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah. For
they'll
sure.
have their hands full. I don't need to say no names, but
Listen,
Yeah.
Kai Simmons is going to be a problem.
just
Sean
saying.
Holt is going to be a problem.
Simmons,
But
whew.
Coach, I agree with you. I'm going Holy Innocents because
Yeah.
they still
You going Holy Innocents because Huff is your guy though.
Huff is not there. Huff is not there.
Hey, that's what he's going. That's what he's going again.
That's cool. Nah, he right. That's true. That's true.
Yeah. I just think Garrison Powell will get him over the hump, man. I've always liked that kid. Like I've always liked the way he played.
It'll be good to see if he can. You know what I mean? Like it'll be good to see what he does in this game. It's a good matchup.
It is very
good matchup. I'm just going with Holy Innocents because they still have their team intact. Garrison is there. Yeah. Justin Wilson is there. The big kid Connor is there. Like, so they still have their team intact. And I don't know how Drew Catlett is here right now as it stands right today. I don't even know how they made it with as beat up as they've been. But I think Holy Innocents remembers last year. All of those kids were there, and they get a little revenge this season. And Holy Innocents gets the win and moves on. So, Single A Public.
Pace.
Pace ain't Single A Public.
No, that's the
Double A.
Oh, I know I got the Single A Public.
Man, that's a tough. I got whoever wins out of Hancock, Central, and Dublin.
I was just about to say the same thing, Locke.
Yeah.
Because for Dublin to put that thing on Drew Charter, beat him by almost 20 in Dublin.
Yeah.
No, at Drew Charter. Drew Charter was at home.
Yep. 79-63.
Dude, that's a big win.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Hancock Central gets it done, though, because they're at home. So I'm taking the home team. Bryce knows I've been taking home teams all year. That's just such an advantage. When you don't have to go to some neutral site to play a game, you get to play at home.
Is it an advantage with COVID though? Because the gym ain't gonna be packed.
It's gonna be packed.
Hey man, I'm telling you something, man.
Hey, COVID only exists inside 285. Outside
285. No. Because the city been wide open for months. So it just only exists in 285. These streets been open
this weekend
for months.
It's about to go down.
The streets been wide open for months. So it's just not existing at 285, my God. Them gyms be packed in Kale.
Kale be packed.
Yeah.
He'll be packed.
Yeah.
Hey, so but when you get to these country towns, it's really different.
285.
Kelly Pack, no mask.
Damn, you got the nerds.
Yeah, hey man, new pack. You know what I'm saying? Greatest candy in the world. Hey, somebody asked me, as a matter of fact, what is the go-to food to get when you're in Louisville? And I'm gonna take the same place that I told Locke. You gotta go to Indy's Chicken on Broadway to get some food.
In the
hood. Get the fried chicken. Try you some potato wedges. Get you some macaroni. Do your thing. And then when you leave Indy's, drive up 18th Street and go to King's Chicken and get you some great Kool-Aid. And thank me later.
I'm not going nowhere in Louisville where they got the little bars on the window. No. Bro, that's where he's telling you to go. That's where I got my mom with me, and I'm in the hood.
Look, Locke saw that you had to order. It's a microphone that hang from the ceiling in front of bulletproof glass. Locke was like, I'm not bringing my mama in. I'm not bringing my mama in here. Hey, dog, they got a drive-through.
No. No. How about myself? Maybe.
Get you some 10-piece peg legs, dog. Yeah, I'm telling you. Thank you. Best food in the city, dog. Indy's Chicken always has been. No imitators.
I get it Uber Eats.
That's a good idea. Then you ain't got to worry about getting robbed in drive-thru.
Oh, man. Look, Louisville cutthroat. I've been in Louisville one time, Dre. I got to get back, man. I ain't been in Louisville since 2004. I went for a tournament when I was in high school.
I got to go back too.
I got to get back.
I haven't been back. It's been almost 2 years since I've been home. I got to go back.
Yeah, you got to get back to the crib, man.
Shout out to my sister. Love you, sis. She's watching. Moby Dix is dope. Super Chefs is dope, but that's too classy. That's where I could have told Locke to go. Super Chefs is dope, but you know, it's a little classy. Get you some fancy French toast. You know what I mean? They named as Super Chefs. All the dishes are named after superheroes.
That's where I can take my mom.
Yeah.
I'm at an AAU tournament, man. You can't be sending me to the hood, man. I gotta go to games and stuff. I can't put the ladies in there for me on week, bro.
I know that's right.
Hey, this once we get the this AA bracket is interesting.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, when Pace Academy comes to Thomasville, it's gonna be a dogfight. It's gonna be a freaking dogfight, and it's not gonna be a dogfight with the players. It's gonna be a dogfight with the fans.
Oh, man.
Will this be anything like anything Pace has experienced before? Locke? Tell us what they got looking forward to in Thomasville.
I think it's basically where they just came from. I think they finished playing Butler, and I think that just the atmosphere is going to be a little different, where you're going to have people on the sidelines sitting behind the goal. It depends on how they're doing the COVID restrictions, but the Thomasville that I know, if they're not doing COVID restrictions, you're going to see country dope boys sitting behind the goal looking at you like this. I bet you looking at Matthew Cleveland like, if you dunk this ball, they ain't gonna do nothing, but they gonna give you that look. It's gonna be more of the crowd. Coach Tillman does a great job. He's won championships. He just won with Reggie Perry 2-3 years ago. So he knows how to win games, and I think it's gonna be a really good game. This might be Pace Academy's toughest matchup, I think. Because they have guards. I'm trying to pull up these kids' names. I know they got Clifford Davis. They got a kid that's going to Chipola, who's pretty good. They have talent.
Who is that, JT?
No, JT, he's in Tift County. They got a guard. Hold on, let me get his name. Make sure I say it correctly. Yep, Clifford Davis. I was right. They got Clifford, who can go for 2025. They got Amari Banks, a junior guard. They got some weapons. I don't think they have a lot of sides, but they're going to have a fifth member with those fans. Because in the South, hey, you've been down there. You've been to Tift County, coach. It's a different type of atmosphere.
Different down there, dog.
Because that one game, no crime is committed that hour and a half because everybody's at that one game.
Yeah.
Pace going
different down in South Georgia, but
So are you picking Thomasville a lot? I just heard this full breakdown.
Right.
And it feel like you're picking Thomasville because I'm
gonna just be honest.
Like they was on my head.
I think it's gonna be tough, but I'm gonna still give it to Pace Academy.
Ah, come on, like
all that. All that. Just tell you I'm gonna go.
It's gonna be tough.
Rock didn't want Bonafide at his neck if he against Pace.
Bonafide, man. Ain't nobody come for my neck. Hey, you ain't got no neck. Ain't nobody come for my neck.
Bonafide.
I'm done. All right. I'm taking Pace too, man. Cole Middleton, you know, too much Cole Middleton, too much Madison Durr, too much, like a lot of weapons, a lot of experience from the head coach. We got Columbia and Lovett. Does the young guard, I don't want to quite say superstar yet, but Christian Anderson, does he win a state championship or possibly make it to the state championship as a freshman?
I'm going with Lovett.
I'm going with Lovett as well.
I don't want to forget like
Mutombo. Right.
You went Columbia, coach?
I'm Columbia, coach. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm a little biased because obviously Coach McQuarrie is my godfather, so I gotta go Columbia. But not only that, they the Cab school, and not only that, I know how Columbia kids. I know how tough they are. They're not gonna fold. They tough. They play physical. Y'all know that. They play hard. And Mondre, they went through the whole playoffs with all road wins. They won the last 2 games on the road at the buzzer. So the resilience is there. The resilience is there. And this will be what, the 3rd time they played this year? I got Columbia on the road, man. I'm just Mutombo, and again, no disrespect to Love It. I coached against Mutombo when I was at Stone Mountain. They win our league. Mutombo is a guy, man, look, he's going to be a great player. I like Mutombo a lot. I've always liked him. I liked him since 10th grade.
Yeah.
But I think Coach McQuarrie gets it done tomorrow just from experience, man. I think he gets it done just from the sheer fact that his kids are going to be ready to play. They're going to play hard. Lover's got a good team. But I got Columbia coming out of there, man. Because I can't go against the Cab either.
Can't go against the Cab. Maybe Lockhart versus Mutombo in that post matchup is going to be very, very special. That Columbia team is going to be good. Coach, I'm with you. I'm taking Columbia. Great run for Love It. I think Christian Anderson is going to be, when we talk about, hey, we may never see an AJ White again, I think Christian Anderson has the ability to be one of those kids that we mentioned. Maybe not necessarily score as many points as AJ, but a dynamic guard that we're going to see come through GHSA, and a star, I think, coming through GHSA. But not yet. Right? Not yet for this game. Right. I think Columbia gets the win, and we end up getting Pace and Columbia for the state title, which is big game.
That's some heat. That's some heat right there.
Big game. Hey, but don't clip me, man. Clip Lock.
What
clip
I do?
Don't put the clips out on me. 3A. There's a lot of talking going on with this Johnson Savannah Sandy Creek game. A lot of videos and like all kind of stuff getting put out.
Oh man, that game, man. Shout out to Emondre Bowles, man. Shout out to Emondre Bowles. He left it out on the floor
for sure.
Because that. Did you see what Emondre did? He showed Miles Rice crossing him over. But then on that same highlight, he showed the tweets of people talking about him. Then he showed his highlights after. That was dope.
For sure. He hooped.
He left it. He left it out there on the court, man. He did everything he could possibly do to try to win that game. You got 32, 34 points, 7, 6 rebounds, 5 assists in your last game. Like, there's nothing else you can ask. Then you got the big boy. You seen the video, Andre?
Yes.
I forgot what's his name?
Jaheim.
Yeah, Jaheim Robinson.
Yes.
Big boy.
Yeah. Yep. He can move, bro. He can move.
You're rolling.
Yeah, he can move.
Nah, Dre, he wasn't looking like that. Nah, he definitely wasn't looking like that, Dre.
Lot be hating.
Hey.
What if I get skinny, Lot?
It's impossible.
Hey,
impossible.
Hey, no, all y'all missed Fast Day on yesterday, so y'all tripping.
I did, Bryce. Hey man, I'm used to Bryce text. We got Wednesday Fast Day. Bryce normally texts early in the morning to remind me it was Fast Day. Bryce gonna text at like 2 or 3 o'clock, and I had just made a piece of fried chicken. Talking about it's Fast Day. Bro, I'm sitting here with this little baby plate with just one chicken breast on it, and Bryce gonna hit me saying it's Fast Day. I'm not putting this back, Bryce. I already warmed it up. It's getting 8.
That's why you would never be skinny.
Yeah, you could have definitely put it back until later on that night. You would have all right for a couple more
Not
hours.
gonna be able to do it. Not gonna be able to do it, my boy.
So is this the year for Sandy Creek?
Yes.
Oh yes.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
Man, I'm hearing by Hart County.
Man, come on, dude.
Fam,
Dude.
Cross Creek. Cross Creek. I'm telling you.
They tough too. Cross Creek
I'm
tough.
telling you. Not saying that they will beat Sandy Creek. I've been picking Sandy Creek to win a state championship for the last 3 years. So I hope they get it done this year. I done picked them every year for the last 3 years.
Dre, you have not been picking them, Dre.
Yes, he has.
Yeah, but if he picked them, it's always been something behind the statement.
What you mean? How do I? You know what? Coach,
it ain't just been like, yo, I'm picking Sandy Creek. It's always been like, Sandy Creek better win. If they don't win, this and that and this, blah, blah, blah.
Coach, how can I pick you to win a state championship and that be a bad thing?
I don't know.
I
don't know, but
I picked them to win.
We saying Cross Creek, but I'm looking like that. Hold on. Taj Johnson and the point guard, the Webb kid, they're gonna guard Miles Rice and Jabari Smith.
Man,
and I think they're going to Hart County.
Jabari Smith, dude. Nobody can guard him.
Hey, man.
Wait, hold on. Lock, put it on wax. Are you picking Hart County?
No. You're gonna do all this talking again. Like
put it on wax. Yeah, my boy. Yeah. Put it on wax, boy. Put it on wax so I can click it up. I'll post that shit first thing in the morning, dog. Put it on wax.
I'm not gonna go against the grain on that one.
Ooh.
No, I'm gonna go against the grain on another one.
I'm
not going against the grain on that one.
Crown Apple. He ain't had that much Crown Apple.
I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park playing the Hart County because you got somebody with length and athletic that's going to guard Jabari. Taj Johnson is super athletic and he's long. You got a seasoned point guard. You got Sean Webb.
But
so
we're talking about a different monster. We're talking about a pro.
Hey man,
all right, man, boy, man.
I don't seen pros go off and lose games.
Hey, coach, it'd be dirty if I clip Locke's part and sent it to Sandy Creek, and then clip Bryce part and sent it to Hart County. That should be dirty.
Oh man,
they probably gonna do it. That's what Centennial did with Ken Duncan. So they probably do it too.
Fact, I love it. I'm with you, Locke. I think Hart County's gonna put up a fight. Taj Johnson is stupid athletic.
Yeah, they're gonna put up a fight.
But I think Sandy Creek is gonna win the game. And I think we're gonna get Sandy Creek, Cross Creek in the championship.
You just heard that they don't have COVID restrictions, so Pat Jim.
No mask.
No mask.
Somebody gonna be sitting right beside you, breathing on you, saying all H words.
Like, man. Oh, the game's on Friday or Saturday?
Saturday, I think.
Where is Hart County?
Everybody finna wear their best outfit Saturday night in the country. That's the move. Where is that? That's the move. That's the move. You're gonna see some Gucci outfits on that night.
I ain't even heard of Hart County before.
Oh, I'm definitely clipping that, Bryce.
Hey,
but I mean, I've never been.
You got Cross Creek over Windsor Forest.
I do. And I love Windsor Forest. I just am that much of a believer in Cross Creek, I think.
Dude, Shamar Norman.
I wanted them in the Lemon Street Classic so bad, and they were scheduled to come. They accepted. I couldn't wait to watch them, and then they got quarantined and couldn't participate.
So, you know who Windsor Forest has? They got Deontay Bass.
They're great.
And then people don't give Shamar Norman out of Savannah a lot of credit. This kid is a bucket. He's built like AJ White, can score just like AJ White. He has a little more toughness. This kid is a bucket. He done scored 30 points in the playoffs and in the region. And you got side, so I'm taking Windsor Forest over Cross Creek.
I ain't gonna be mad at it. I'm not gonna say I'm shocked if Windsor Forest beats them. I think it's gonna be a really good game.
I got Windsor Forest over Sandy Creek.
Ooh. He didn't want to take Hart County though.
They young. Deontay Bass.
I heard of that kid. He nice.
With a good guard.
Let's go 4A, Lock.
Smoke.
Hey, man, go ahead. Lock, I'm backing up.
I got to pull up 4A.
ISO.
I already got it pulled up. I know.
See, Lock, this was your moment. You supposed to be ready. See, Lock, we called a play for Lock. He come off the screen late. Shoe untied.
Hey, shot clock violation, Lock. Shot
Right, get him out.
So, Westover beat Cedar Shoals. Fayette County beat Doherty. So we got there in the Final Four. Y'all know who I'm taking. But I don't think it's going to be – I think Fayette County might be sleeping on Westover, in my opinion.
Fayette County tough.
Fayette County's at home.
You see that people? Well, that boy from Fayette County. Good gracious. Whew.
Oh, he's good. Really good. Hey, chill out, EJ. Hey, man, EJ, that's clean up.
Hey, Lock know how to coach the fours, though. He know how to coach the bigs. Hey, he gonna take the whip through on that elbow.
Hey, man, somebody got to show him. Somebody got to show him.
What?
You got who you got for Windsor Floors? You got Caleb Banks,
Cardell Bailey, I think.
Cardell Bailey, big
Bailey.
time guard.
Yeah,
And the Brown kid, right?
They got a point guard pretty good too, I think.
Yeah, they got the point guard, the young kid, the 2023 kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he 2023.
I thought he 2021.
They had a 2023 kid on their roster that was really good.
Wow.
I think they got
And I thought it was a point guard.
And they got 2022 kid was good too.
I think this game. I think it's gonna come down to the wire, man. You're gonna see who's gonna get in foul trouble.
Close. Yeah, that game is gonna be close.
You know,
I think that game is gonna come down to the bigs. A lot of what the bigs do. Whoever able to maintain, or they might cancel each other out. But if you let Caleb go off at 30, you're probably gonna.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be an interesting game. We'll see. Y'all know how I feel.
Lock taking Westover. Bryce, who you got? Bryce gonna run from this pick.
I'm gonna go with Bam. I'm gonna go with Westover too.
Coach
McDonough, man. I know y'all think I'm crazy.
McDonough over Baldwin.
McDonough gonna upset Ball. And they physical, man, and they know how to win. And at this point of the season,
good coach at McDonough too.
Man, BJ is a great coach, and he's gonna have his kids, and they're gonna be ready to play. And I lost to him 3 times last year, so I ain't betting against them. I'm gonna go McDonough just because they hot right now, man. And that brand of basketball they play is physical, and they shoot a lot of threes.
So I'm gonna go with Baldwin because McDonough beat Monroe, and that's my alarm.
Yep.
And, I'm still like, come on, you hold the ball.
Hey, why you go so hard for Westover when you went tomorrow?
Yeah.
Bam.
I feel like it was more than that, but okay, cool.
No, it's all been in school. Like, this is where I'm from.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's all I know. Like, growing up, you knew Albany High, Doherty, Westover, Monroe.
Okay.
I grew up a Westover fan, but I ended up at Monroe, unfortunately. Well, I ain't gonna say unfortunately, but fortunately.
So when Monroe and Westover play, who you go for?
It depends on, it depends on what year, this.
You see how Lock flies away from this? Like,
hey, this would be a perfect time to post Lock throwback pictures from high school when he had that 4X white tee on with the do-rag and the chain. Y'all ain't see that picture, huh?
Hey, they don't remember, but I was a Trump boy back in the day.
Yeah.
I had them forces going for the low. But nah, I think that Baldwin McDonough game is gonna be good.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Let's go 5A. Tri-Cities and Dutchtown. Sheesh.
Hey, hold on. Come on. Hey, man. So, hey, my bad, Coach Griffin. I slept on you a little bit this year. We already had this talk. My man is in the Final Four in his second season.
So it's high major?
I've been saying that. Y'all didn't agree.
I didn't disagree.
Is Dutchtown a high major school, or do we have to recognize Coach as high major as a coach? Championship, come back the next season with a young team, Final Four. Is he high major?
Both. I think it's got to be a little bit of both. Yeah,
I was gonna say both.
I can accept that.
Bro, that's tough.
That's tough.
That's tough, bro. That's tough. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll repeat. We had
he's a
Coach
good coach.
on the show, and I told him, "Hey, Coach, I gotta see you do it with a different group. We knew that group that you had was good. You had seniors that we already knew were good. I gotta see you do it with a different group. If I had a hat, I would tip my cap to you, Coach, because you gotta remember
buddy.
a new group of young kids, and you're in the Final Four, Coach.
That's tough.
But,
Can't knock that. Can't knock your hustle on that,
That's
big
tough.
dog.
Yeah, I gotta tip my hat to that one, bro.
Now lock pressure's on. Tri-Cities.
hey, man,
What's your
you
pick?
got Simeon Cotto. You got Elijah King, who hit the game winner last night, or the night before last, whatever. You still got Payne Daniels.
Yes.
Like
It's all problematic.
that Simeon and Payne, that's tough, man. Oh,
It's all problematic.
Hey, God. Hey,
I'm gonna go Tri-Cities.
You going Tri-Cities, Bryce?
Yeah.
Lock.
Who they playing again? Who they playing?
I can't go against my dude, man. I'm going with Dutchtown.
Lock don't sound too confident,
Yeah.
though. He's trying to whisper that. I'm going touchdown.
Yeah.
He kind of whispered that, Coach. What? Are
I
you
can't
sure?
go. I can't, man. Man, I can't go against my guy. That's my guy.
I know. Coach?
First and foremost, where they playing at? I missed that. What? They in
They're in
Tri-Cities?
Tri-Cities. They're in
The game
Tri-Cities.
is at Tri-Cities. Oh, my God.
Hey, man, I can't. Listen, Coach Griffin, heck of a coach, man. He got them young kids to that Final Four. You know, second straight season. But listen, man, Peyton Daniels, been watching him for a long time, dog. Long time. Kid can play. Nah, hey, listen. Hey, I don't want the Tri-City people to jump on me. Because listen, I don't. But y'all know last night that was a charge. They should have called it. You know, that game winning bucket, that was a charge. I watched it 5 times a day. That was a charge. But hey, they didn't blow the whistle, so I'm not gonna sit here and be the bad guy today. I gotta go Tri-Cities. And I'm gonna only go Tri-Cities because Dutchtown got a young team. He got a new group. And Peyton and them had been there. They were young then, but they've been there. I know Coach Griffin's been there. Please, Dutchtown, don't jump on me. But I gotta go Tri-Cities just because Peyton Daniels, man. That kid can play. And those kids at Dutchtown, they haven't been there yet, but I'm telling you, look, Dutchtown, they might run off 2 or 3 over the next few years with that group because those kids can play. But at the current moment, I gotta go Tri-Cities. Tri-Cities people, don't knock me now. But that was a charge. But they didn't call it, so y'all gonna win it.
I'm not mad at that.
I think that Tri-Cities will win the state championship in 2022 and in 2023.
Oh, so you calling it 2 years in a row, already a year ahead?
But they will lose.
Tough, bro.
They will lose at Tri-Cities. I just cannot. If this game was on a neutral floor, under normal circumstances, they would be at what? It's not Fort Valley. 4A is Fort Valley, right?
Yeah, they probably be at either West Georgia or Valdosta.
If this game was at Valdosta, neutral floor, I would pick Dutchtown.
Hmm.
But damn, Tri-City's got a lot of pride, man. And you got to go to dang home floor. I just don't see. It's going to be nasty in there, bro. It's going to be like that is a
that's a tough place to play, bro.
Hard place to win.
It is.
And that is a proud group of young men that have a chance to go play for a championship, and to think that they're going to lose at home, I just can't see it. So I'm going Tri-Cities because of that. But 2022, I think your 5A champ is Dutchtown.
I agree. I agree. And Tri-Cities just play so hard, man. Like I've been coaching a long time, and just that program, man, just watching them over there, they play so hard. Bro, they play hard, and it's not fake. It's real how they play.
Yes.
They play with so much passion and pride. Dutchtown does too. Dutchtown, y'all will win the next two in 5A. So don't jump on me because I like y'all team. They told me to pick this game.
Hey, now, I will say this. Just because I picked Tri-Cities to win that game, your 2021 5A champion, and I've said it from week 1 of the state tournament, is Eagles Landing.
Woo, boy.
Eagles Landing is your 2021 5A state champion. And I'm not backing off that pick. I rolled that from the beginning.
You did. But I see Chapel Hill upsetting a lot of people.
Very good team.
Very good team.
They man, my Hillsman was on veterans' head because they ain't played no strong schedule. But Veterans was a solid team.
A very good team.
TJ Grant.
For sure.
So, I got Chapel Hill.
Ooh. Where you going, Bryce?
Hold on. I missed that. Who talking about? Chapel Hill and who?
Eagles Landing.
Woo. I like Chapel Hill. I like KJ Doucette, and I like the boy Michael Bell.
Good. They're good.
Yeah, KJ Doucette got a bag too.
Very good. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. DT, don't fail me, DT. We are 6A.
Sheesh.
Wheeler goes to Centennial, and Kale goes to Lee County.
South got something to say.
Can I go first?
Knock it off, Coach.
Go, Coach.
Hey, man, listen. I got my notes over here, dog. So it's not like I'm doing the same thing y'all doing. Centennial is very good. Very, very, very good. So when I was with Huff, we played them about 3 years ago, and they were a little down. But to see them coming up these last few years is great, man. Coach, man, he's phenomenal. He does a great job with those kids. They got some scores. They got, I think is it Duncan? I've seen a few of those kids. Kyle Duncan, that's the kid. I like him.
Yeah, that's Bryce kid. I don't know why he ain't listening.
I am listening. I'm listening. I'm letting him get his shit off real quick.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna be long, Bryce, because I already got my 6A pick. Hey, but I can't go against the Wheeler Wildcats, man. I can't do that. Not with Turtle, not with Zay. Man, look, Zay made a pass, bro. Zay made a pass in one of them games this year, dog. Bro, I almost flipped my chair over, bro. I was sitting in the chair, I almost fell back. I was like, I couldn't believe it. I had to watch it again. I thought I was seeing something, man. And with the Washington and the Harris kid and Coach Larry Thompson. Look, man, listen. Turtle, bad boy, bro. And Zay gonna get it done. Zay, one of my favorite players, man, in the state. Like, real talk. Like, I love that kid, man. Like, he is absolutely one of the most unselfish point guards that I've seen. Listen, him and AJ White, those two guys right there. But that Isaiah, man, bro, he gonna get it done. And the thing about Wheeler, they're not scared to go on the road. That's the thing. They don't care. They can care less. They'll play you in the backyard on the blacktop. They gonna figure it out. They gonna always figure it out. They gonna go after it. And Turtle, man, Turtle tough. He tough. Turtle tough. He's tough. So, but that game, I gotta go Wheeler. That And I know the Centennial people gonna jump on me. Y'all can jump on me at Centennial. I'm going.
Oh, you're gonna be on Twitter tonight.
Yeah, they're gonna put you on the
You're gonna be on Twitter
cool.
tonight.
I'm nervous.
I'm cool with it.
Bryce, go ahead, bro.
Go. You go.
Well, you know, this pick a little tough for me. I'll be honest, because a lot of them guys at Centennial, I have coached. I've known them since they were like super, super young. Julian Nixon, Kyle Duncan, even Logan. I've known. He's already in. He already on here. So let me watch what I say. Now I'm gonna keep it quick. I'm gonna keep it brief. I was thinking about this today. We lost the sixth grade YBOA national championship in Orlando, Florida to Team Puerto Rico. That still made me mad. But anyway, Larry in the playoffs is tough. Wheeler in the playoffs are tough. They are deep. They are stacked. They are experienced. And as much as I like the Centennial guys, those kids, those are my dudes. This is a tough game.
Clip them up.
Clip me up. I have watched Isaiah Collier all season. He is something special in transition. Okay. So that alone is going to be a lot to handle. I'm not saying Centennial they don't have a chance, they don't have a shot, but I'm going with Wheeler.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it here. Who's the other choice?
Hold on. It was Wheeler and Centennial. I got Centennial. And the reason why I got Centennial, man, is I just feel like this is the years for the underdogs because Centennial. I don't feel like they're going against the grain. No one's picking them. Mm-hmm. So that is more firepower. They're at home. They have seniors, Logan Turner, Kyle Duncan. You got Spoonie.
Yeah.
You got Julian Nixon, who can guard Turtle.
Yeah.
He's a football player. He can guard Turtle. Turtle from Savannah. Hey, Julian Nixon gonna come buck right back at him. I really got, and Larry's probably one of the best coaches in the state, top 5.
Yeah,
coaches in the state, in my opinion. But man, I just feel like Centennial got such a big chip on their shoulder.
The guy in the comments is the one leading the shoulder chip.
I love it.
You think he feels
just, I just feel like Wheeler just won. It's hard to win back to back. Not saying it's not possible, but it's hard. And you got these guys who at Centennial who have something to prove.
They do.
And I feel like it's gonna come. They're not gonna lay down. Like,
nah.
I just feel like Centennial's gonna pull it out. And like I say, hey, Shell, you my dude.
Listen,
you still running this shit. You my dude.
Understand though. Understand. Like, this is a tough pick for me.
It's very tough for me.
This is tough.
Oh no! Don't make it all tough now. Just make it.
I'm saying I'm 100% serious.
Everybody copping please now.
No, I'm not copping please. This is a tough pick for me because I have known all the Centennial kids since they was in 5th grade.
Yeah, but who's gonna win the game?
Ooh.
I still like Wheeler.
Okay.
I'll say this, Madre. I'll say Centennial won't go out without a fight because they do.
Yeah, that's be tough.
They're 11-2 at home. I've been keeping up with them because those kids can play, man. I told you I like what's Duncan kid. The Duncan kid can play, and the Spoonie kid can play. I've seen those 2 kids play, man.
Hey, them freshman U kids, man, they can play.
Yeah, man. They can play. Duncan can play, bro. Like straight up. Like they not going out without a fight. But this is a different.
So you saying Wheeler? You saying Wheeler too?
Who, me? Yeah. Oh, me? Yeah. Yeah. Wheeler. And listen, I thought we were gonna predict scores, but I'm gonna stay away from the scores.
Yeah.
I will say, I'm gonna stay away from the scores, but I do say it will be a great game. I'll say it's going to be a fun game.
Dre, they was on your head last time, dog. What you gonna say? You gonna go Centennial now? You can't do it now, bro.
Listen, I was at Centennial for the entire region tournament. Watched them play every game in their region tournament, and they were fantastic.
Fantastic.
Watch them go to war in that region, and they were phenomenal. Locke is correct. Julian Nix will do a good job against Turtle, a better job than most people probably do. Kyle Duncan will be
switch up like that, Dre.
Let him finish.
A force that Caleb Washington will have issues dealing with.
Who can we have issues dealing with?
Kyle Duncan.
Okay.
Caleb Washington will have trouble with Kyle Duncan.
Mm-hmm.
He can play, man.
Nah, he good. He tough.
The Manseer kid wants if you watch him play, he is about that life. And he wants that matchup
Against
Isaiah Collier.
Dre.
He is craving that matchup with Isaiah Collier.
Wow.
Dre, everything you said is on point, but how you ain't say that other day when they played against Evans?
But it ain't gonna be enough. Not enough. You're not being
kind of like Stephen
Willer.
Stephen A.
Isaiah Collier is the best passer I've seen since Sharif.
Hey, Isaiah Collier getting downhill that shit scary.
And
bro.
he may be on that level as a passer with Sharif. It's the best passing that I've seen. The only person I've seen that passed the ball that way is Sharif Cooper. He's one of the best passers I have ever seen. Willer is too deep. If they go to their bench, you can't match what they're gonna get from their bench from your bench. You don't have an AJ Burke on your bench that you can bring off the bench and match with Willer. You don't have. I think here's the thing too. People been riding Max Harris all year. I think Max Harris proves his worth against Logan Turner this weekend. I think I think Max Harris proves his value to that Willer Wildcat staff in this matchup versus Logan Turner on the biggest stage and helps them get to the state championship.
Dre, we're not mentioning from the Wheeler team as well is the left-handed kid that has a bounce. I forgot his name, but he's another factor. Like, he's another one.
Hey, Mr. Duncan is definitely gonna have me like on some crazy videos, but it's just the way that I think the game is gonna play out. I love y'all team, but this is the way I think
Centennial's good, bro. Centennial's good, Drake. Like, we're not knocking y'all. Y'all can play, man.
Harris is gonna be the X factor in this game.
Max Harris is gonna be the X factor?
He's going because all the other matchups, we know what we're gonna see. We know what Turtle's gonna do. Right?
So what you saying? He's gonna give them like 14 points, 7 rebounds?
I think yes, we know. I mean, Turtle's gonna rebound, he's gonna block shots, he's gonna defend. We know what Turtle's gonna do. But I feel like we know what Caleb Washington's gonna do. Just because I think he's gonna have some issues guarding Kyle Duncan doesn't mean that Caleb ain't gonna get his.
That's a great matchup.
Caleb's gonna get his. Right?
Hey, now, I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't say that.
Had 4 points last game.
I think Caleb will play good.
Caleb, he's capable of going off and have a really good scoring night, and sometimes
we got to see what Caleb's going to show up.
Yeah, you got to see what.
That's all we got. We got to see what Caleb is going to show up.
Fair. But I think the person the one guy that people are underestimating in this matchup, I believe it's Max Harris. I think he's going to do a good job defensively
That's true.
On Logan Turner. And it's not about necessarily how many Max score. Max may only end up with 12 points or 14 points, maybe. But I think his job defensively on Logan Turner, if he can neutralize him and deny him the ball and make it tough, all his catches and all his possessions tough, which I think Max can do that, then that could be problematic for Centennial.
Kyle Duncan is going to get him everything that they asking for. I'm going to tell you that. I know that for a fact. But Wheeler's a lot to handle, man. And they play so fast, too. Very up-tempo. They're tough.
It's going to be a great game. I can't wait. I wish I could be there, but I'll be in Baldwin County. Make me a video. Lee County and Kale.
No.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. I can say what y'all want. Be AJ White, be Chattahoochee, better Buzz. Hey, man, the luck is not going to run out.
Yes, it is.
Kale, you have to come down there and play yourself, Georgia. They're not going to let you just come out there. You could be way more talented, have more talent than them. But you would have to play. Kervin Davis does a great job running their sets. Because, dude, listen, bro. Hey, did you expect Lee County to go to the Final Four? Yes or no?
No.
Exactly. MJ Taylor is the truth. MJ Taylor is going to do. Neither team have bigs. And one thing I'm going to we ain't calling no tic-tac fouls in the South. Them football players, they ain't basketball players, they football players they're going against.
But they've never played scoop before, so they don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it
does. No, it does. I'm gonna tell you something about South Georgia, bro. We don't play for tweets. We don't play for highlights. We don't even play for offers.
Lock. Scoop.
Bro, we play what's on the page. I don't care, bro. No. I'm gonna put it like this. You come down, it's not gonna be a cakewalk in Lee County, man. I'm trying to tell you. Bring AJ White daddy back on the podcast. Let him tell you. He experienced. Bring RJ Noah mama on the podcast. She went to Lee County last year. They experienced. Hey man, it ain't no COVID restrictions. Y'all seen it?
Let's go to 7A because we have another guest that we still need to get on before we go.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell to say about this for Milton, Pebblebrook, Berkmar, McEachern. What do we flip a coin? I have no idea what to tell you.
I'm going Pebblebrook.
I'm going Pebblebrook.
Ooh. Wait, hold on. Hold on, bro. Hold on. No, I'm not. No, y'all two was the one that told me that Milton was the best team in GHSA, and y'all quickly said Pebblebrook. George, my homie too.
But I also said Dre. I also said in fall league, I've been saying Pebblebrook looks really good. So when you ask me that question, I probably just say Milton. But Pebblebrook is deep. They are going to run. They're going to trap. Pebblebrook.
And they're playing at Pebblebrook. So they're playing in the heat.
No, they're playing at Milton.
I said
Milton.
Milton.
That Milton? Oh.
Pebblebrook.
All right.
It's going to be a dog fight.
It's going to be an all-out game.
I'm not knocking it because I'm going Pebblebrook and McEachern for the state championship.
Yeah.
But I'm just shocked that y'all said that Milton was the best team in basketball, and I kind of agree with you.
That doesn't mean that they're going to win a championship, though.
Okay. I was just surprised at how fast you said it. Coach, you want to put your picks in?
Man, look, listen. This 7 day, man, it's crazy, dog. I like Bruce Thornton. I like the Carlisle kid. Bruce Thornton is look. The first time I saw him play, I was like, dog, that's Dwayne Wade all over again, bro. Like that kid can play, bro. Like he's one of the best scorers I've seen. But when it's time, and it's your time, it's your time. I can't go against George and Pebblebrook, man. George, it's George's time. George, I've been there. He put us out of the Final Four when I was in Shiloh. He didn't win it that year. I think he went back again, didn't win it. He's been in the Final Four, he's been in the Elite Eights. When it's your time, it's your time. It's time, man. And I like Milton. Coach Whiteheart, great coach, but I think it's Georgia's time, man. I think it's his time. I think this is his time. They're deep. Now go ahead, bro.
Now I was just saying, I went to Pebblebrook and North Gwinnett game last night, and it was a good game. But Pebblebrook's just a lot. They got every position. They got something at every position. And then even on the bench, coming off the bench, they got something. There's no drop off.
Yeah, so. Man. Yeah. Listen, that I like Milton a lot, and Coach Whiteheart. I know he's gonna have him ready, man. Like his X and O's are like top tier as well. But I think Pebblebrook sneaks this one out. It's gonna be close, very close. But I think it's Georgia's time, man. I think it's Georgia's time, and I know Milton's gonna use this for like fuel. And they tough, bro. They ain't going nowhere, especially at home, man. It's gonna be tough. It ain't gonna be easy, but it's Pebblebrook, man. I gotta go with Pebblebrook.
Tyler Shirley in that high-low is tough, man.
Tough, bro. Tough.
I can't wait. I feel like all of these matchups, honestly, I can't give you a basketball reason. I'm flip a coin. Like flip a coin, man. These teams are tough. All of these teams are so tough. Like I don't know. The only win I feel kind of probably more strongly that McEachern will beat Berkmar. I have no idea what's gonna happen in this Pebblebrook Milton game. Like flip a coin, bro. I have no idea. But hey, man, we got another guest to bring on before we close, and
who is it?
Now let's just get to it. I don't always have great transitions, but let's just get to it. We got the conference champs in the building.
Oh man!
My God. Hey, my dude.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my dude. Oh, look, I'm about 20 pounds over there. I see you.
I've been working.
Hey, that hoodie is
loose, baby. It's loose.
Yes, sir.
Hey. Welcome home.
What's up, Hup?
What's up, Stroud? What's up, baby?
Hey, man. Living the dream, man.
Listen, I wanted to congratulate you again on this platform. We already kind of did our thing on Voorhees Tiger Vision on Wednesday, but had to have you on this platform, man, to congratulate you first on winning the conference championship in a great game against the Ozarks. You guys did it from horn to horn, man, and got it done. So congratulations to you for winning conference championship. And now we on to the national tournament, Coach. How you feeling?
We good, man. We just found out where we're going, who we got to play. So the selection show was tonight. We just got done. So we got to go to Wichita, Kansas, man. Wichita, Kansas next week.
Wow.
And we got Bethel out of Kansas. Stroud, no, he been on my staff. I'm already scouting, baby. I'm already scouting. I'm already looking at
know. I already know.
They average 82 points a game. They can shoot the three. But they haven't faced what they face when they come play these Voorhees Tigers, man. You know, you're talking about that conference tournament, and we probably only trailed 4 minutes in both games in the conference tournament. So that just tells you where we are right now as a team. You know, I keep saying this. There are not many teams, if any, in the nation that had to get a team together in November, December, not get them on campus in January 4th, play a game 8 days later, and everything in between to get to this point right here. So really excited about the opportunity, man, for my guys, because it's really about them, really about my guys and my staff and what they've done to get us to this point.
For sure, man. I know COVID is in place, so y'all probably wasn't able to, pop too much champagne or do too much celebrating. But I hope y'all had an opportunity to really soak it in and enjoy it. We talked about one of the guys from your culture tree, Drew Catley, and all that he's gone through to get to a Final Four this year in the state in single A private GHSA bracket. But you guys have gone through a lot this year. So to be here is amazing. But Coach, now we set the expectations early. Now it was get to the national tournament and let's go win in the national tournament, Coach. How's the team feeling about the ability to go do that?
Man, we want to pull another one. We want to shock the world, man. You know, Voorhees has a reputation of getting there, but we want to do something different. We want to be the first team in Voorhees history to win a game in the national tournament. You know, there are only 3 HBCUs in this tournament in the NAI: us, Xavier, and Talladega. And they, I'm gonna just keep it real. They like we got to go to Wichita, Kansas. Talladega's got stuck with a great team in the first round. Xavier's got stuck with a great team and a great #1 seed on their side. You know, it's tough for us as HBCUs and NAIA, but we're going to go ourselves, Talladega and Xavier. We're going to go try to prove this thing of why we deserve to be here, why we have great teams, why we have great players as well.
Coach, what seed did y'all end up getting?
So basically they did a little bit different this year. #1, because a lot of some teams decided not to play. Some teams didn't have enough games that they played. So they chopped it down from 64 teams to 48 teams. So only 48 teams made the tournament. And what they did was they basically had 8 different places you could play. So opening round pods, I guess. So there are, 3 teams in each pod. So they gave us a 3 seed in our pod and our 3-team pod. But we've got Bethel first round. And then a #1 seed in our pod is Northwestern out of Iowa. So we've got to be ready to go. We've got to be ready to play. It's funny. We play on my birthday, man. So it'll be a great birthday gift to get that done.
Would be.
So 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. We'll be playing on March 12th.
We'll be
Let's
tuning
go.
in for that.
Let's go. We're gonna. All the links will be dropped. All the links will be dropped between the Voorhees men's basketball page and the Love of the Game page for March the 12th. Friday night, we'll be locked in, ready to go, man.
Appreciate y'all, man.
But I got a chance to catch a little bit of the watch party kind of festivities, man. How's the guys doing? How's the team? Are we healthy? Are we ready to go?
You know, the biggest part is that, the NAIA is making us self-quarantine. So we were already doing a great job here at Voorhees of everybody having their own room, each, sports teams kind of in their own dorms. But we took them away from everybody. So we're in our own dorm, just us. We're a whole dorm with just the members of the basketball team. We have to go everywhere together. We got to go to the calf together. We got to go to practice together. We get tested every day. It's just the protocols NAIA set up before we leave to go to the opening round sites. And, as much as it may be an inconvenience, it gets us to play the game, actually, and it keeps everybody safe. So I don't have any problem with that.
For sure. Do you prepare for these games any differently than you would prepare for any other game? Do you prepare for it? Any similarities to how you prepare for the state tournament to how you prepare for playing in a national tournament at the college level?
I mean, obviously you got to do your scout. You got to see what you can do to take advantage of. What are their weaknesses? What do they do really well that you can try to take away? But you're just going to be you. What is your identity as a team? You're going to stick with that. So like we practiced the past 2 days. We gave them a couple of days off because it is midterm week. So we gave them a couple of days off when we got back Monday and Tuesday. Let them freshen their legs up, especially after 11, 12-hour bus trip coming back on Sunday. And then we got back after yesterday in practice and a day in practice. But now we can start implementing game plans. I'll probably be up tonight doing a lot of watching of some film to see personnel and what they like to run and what they like to do. So that's kind of what you're going to do as far as to get ready. And like I said, we'll get down there March the 11th, practice somewhere there in Wichita, and then play on that Friday.
Awesome. we just wanted to make sure we pulled you on, Coach, and wished everybody our best. Now, it's Georgia boys on the roster.
Oh yeah. I think Stroud knows some of these Georgia boys on the roster, Hector Rosario and Jordan Blue and Malik Wood. We got some Georgia boys on our roster, man.
For sure. So we
can't. And I mentioned Hector Rosario. This will make Stroud happy. He leads us in points, rebounds, assists, and steals.
Wow. Hector out there killing.
Hector can play, man. He's good. I like Hector. Good player, man. Good kid.
Yes, sir.
Huff, who's the kid that you got on your team that look like Michael B. Jordan?
That's Malik Wood, man.
Okay.
I mean, if you didn't know him, you would think that was him for real, right?
Nah, I know. I saw the picture you guys in the holding up the picture that Dre just posted. I'm like, that look like Michael B. Jordan over there.
Hey, man. Hector Rosario is the best recruit that I never recruited. Hey, man, I was like a college coach, man, finding a hidden gem in the back gym, dog.
Hey, man, but I've actually seen us play live too now. I mean, he just like you, Dre. Lockside got a chance to see us play live when we came to Atlanta.
Yeah, hey, I enjoyed it. The gym was crazy, but I enjoyed it. Different type of gym, but hey, hell of a game. Hey, man, there's a ton of kids that can't play at that level, man. Who really think they can play college ball, but
everybody thinks it's easy. Everybody thinks it's easy.
It's a lot of high school teams who their best player cannot play at that level.
It's physical. It's fast paced. Guys can play. They make the right play. It's good basketball at this level and every level, whether it's JUCO, D3, D2, NAIA, D1. I wish kids and parents would just stop thinking D1 only and realize how good some of these other leagues are. Because Bryce, you got a kid that plays for Emmanuel, right? Didn't they win their conference championship?
Yes, sir.
So that's a D2 program that's really good. You got, there are a bunch of them out there.
For sure, man.
Huff, you still recruiting 2021 or you moved past that?
Oh, here we go.
You always recruiting, Bryce. Come on now.
Hey, if you got any open, just let a brother know. You know what I'm saying?
Bryce, I hook up your other guys. Why would I not look to you if I'm trying to hook myself up?
Right.
Hey, but I can't get out of here, man. I heard y'all talking some stuff now. Somebody said Centennial gonna win. I think that was you, Locke. Did you say that?
Yeah.
Hey, I like when he goes out on a limb like that. Locke did that last year with Dutchtown too. He ain't gonna sit. Did he say Dutchtown was high major on the show early? Did he say that?
You know I said Dutchtown high major. I don't even know why you asked that question. Come on.
Hey, but the matchup, I got to give my two guys some love. Holy Innocents versus St. Francis in the Final Four. Yeah. Mario Mays, who's done a great job coming in after me. Love that guy. Love Coach Catlett at St. Francis. That's going to be a battle, man, because I don't think a lot of people thought those two teams were going to be there.
Mm-hmm. I got to put Huff on the spot now.
Uh-oh.
Huff, who's your favorite assistant?
Little Spivey. Hey, Spivey.
It's Spivey, ain't it?
It depends on what I need. Like, if I know I need some defense, man, my man Stroud is my guy. Like, if I know I'm gonna have a ride or die dude that's been with me for so long, and he knows exactly what I want to do when I want to do it, then that's gonna be Spivey. If I want a vet, like a vet that just knows the in and out of every game, that's going to be Coach Anderson. Like, if I want the hard-nosed disciplinarian guy who's going to be on they behind, then that's going to be Mario Mays. If I want the technician who has the background of the college game, that's going to be Drew Catlett. I can keep going down the list now. I got more than that, but I'm just giving you some.
A lot of great coaches.
If I want that military, like if I want my guys to be in the best shape of their life, then Greg Moultrie's going to be the guy now.
I remember I remember Cole Moultrie had South Kyle running on the McEachern football field after
summer league game.
Summer league.
That's Moultrie.
That's crazy.
After a summer league game, they were touching lines on the McEachern football field. Coach, are you making a pick in the St. Francis Holy Innocents game?
Dang,
They put you on the spot.
that's what we got both places.
Hey.
I'm gonna rock with my guys at Holy Innocents because we were about 3 minutes away from shocking the world last year. When we should have had them in the Elite Eight. They're gonna do it this year and gonna be playing for a state championship. I think versus Mount Pisgah. There go my 2 picks right there. Holy Innocents versus Mount Pisgah for the state championship in single A private.
I love it. I love it. I love it. We picked you to win the whole thing, Huff. National championship in the first year, conference championship, national championship. We called it early.
Let's get it.
Let's do it. Hey, that would really be because people don't understand how hard it is, and especially for HBCUs, man. So I think that would be, one step at a time. Obviously, winning that first game, and then you get to the next one, and then you get to Kansas City the next week. We're ready for the challenge, man, and I appreciate you guys with the belief and the support that y'all have always given me in whatever job I've had.
I also want to give Huff some credit too, because not only does Huff look out for kids that he's trying to recruit, but he also looks out for other kids that may need a home somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like, if he knows somebody that a kid can go play on another level or something, another conference, whatever it is, like I know that Huff he has connected those dots for me as well too. So that's something that people need to know, that relationships always matter. So I wanted to say that before you go too.
Appreciate it, B, man. It's especially in this time with COVID, there are a lot of kids out there that's looking, and if you can play, and more than likely I've probably seen you, but if I haven't, I probably got somebody that has it and they can vouch for you. Then we could try to put you somewhere, help you get someplace, but you got to be willing to go there. Like a lot of kids right now, especially high school kids, they're turning their nose up at a lot of schools, not understanding that probably right now, if y'all go look at that transfer portal since college, it's getting deep.
Every day I've been watching that.
Already in there. Now you got people that's adding to it. Everybody getting their year back at every level, no matter if you're talking about JUCO, NAIA, D2, D, like high school kids, you better understand, like, go somewhere where somebody wants you. Rock out wherever you go. Because Lord knows what the opportunity may happen after that. You don't know. But you got to rock out somewhere, because it's better to go somewhere than to wait for nothing that may not ever come. You can't keep saying somebody reached out to me or they called me, because it's March 4th right now. Like eventually that's going to get old, and Bryce and them hate that there's not going to be a live period in the spring, so that you don't have those opportunities to really showcase yourself other than a live stream. And live stream is hit or miss. So just be open, high school guys and parents, to every opportunity that showcases itself. And remember, and that last thing I'll say, because I know y'all want to get off. Y'all been on over 2 hours, look like. I remember those days, Locke. I remember those days. Just because a school can give you academic money, it don't change whether that's going to say you playing on a basketball team. Don't nobody know if you're getting academic money. Nobody know if you're getting athletic money. It's a scholarship. It's a free education. So do not turn that down.
Facts.
For sure. Huff, you got people reaching out saying they may have kids for you in Texas.
I love Texas. We already got a recruit from Texas, so I love Texas. Bring it on.
I don't know what we need a live period. Please give us a live period.
We need a live period, bro. We need one. Yeah. We need one in May or something.
We need a live period. It's not gonna happen in May, but
wait for June and July. The high school,
July,
and the AAU one in July.
Yeah, we need that. That's our show, man. I want y'all to pay attention every time Huff talks about his former assistants, that if you really listen closely, you might be able to tell which one is just a teeny bit closer to his heart. We're trying to figure it out. We're piecing together clues. Hey. It's like Blue's Clues. We're piecing together clues.
Hey, this one thing. Just know one thing. When Huff come back to Atlanta, when he hit his homecoming, when he landed that homecoming spot,
oh, it's lit.
I'm gonna be on that bench. I'll be on that bench. Just know that.
Speaking into existence, boy. Speaking into existence now.
Wi-Fi lit.
Hey, man. Hey, we gonna figure out Huff's best assistant, just like we kind of know who Locke's favorite AU organization is. He has gear from all of them, but we know who the favorite is. We know.
No, I'll tell you who my favorite teams are. I don't care.
No, you're an Under Armour guy, Locke.
Oh, here you go. Oh, you talking about AAU programs?
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Rock Atlanta Express till he die.
Oh, here you go, man. Here you go.
It's all good though. Maybe I'm wrong, but you know, Atlanta Express is your Spivey.
Hey, when my man Spivey get his head job,
oh, hey,
tell me nothing.
Can it be Central? Oh, if it's
Hey, it's
Central,
gonna be just like when Stroud got his. Woo, it's a party going on.
Let's do it.
Well, that was a happy day, boy.
Let's do it.
So,
Hey, man. I appreciate all of y'all riding with me, man. That's our show. Over 2 hours a day, man. Y'all hung with us tough. Love you guys. We'll be back on Sunday, and we'll know who will be playing in all the state championship games. Lock, any events we want to pub? What's popping this weekend outside of high school basketball? Any good?
Hey,
hold on. It's All-Star weekend, but let's
bro.
get about that lit.
Hey, man, y'all boys be safe out there, man. Y'all know what's going on.
I'm chilling, man.
Nah,
I'm going to high school
nah,
games.
I'm gonna be at a high school game though for sure.
I'm going to high school games during the day.
I ain't cool All-Star stuff.
Hey man, anybody listening, man, hit my DMs, man. I want to go see some shorties. I need to see like 5th grade, 4th grade, 6th grade. Like, I need to see.
The On the Radar Battlegrounds is this month in March in Atlanta.
A couple weeks. It's in a couple
It's
weeks.
in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Okay, because I can't follow y'all
On the Radar Battleground.
Yeah, I'll go. It's in Atlanta. That's what's up. I need to see the shorties. But that's our show, man. Love you guys. It's the Love a Game podcast, man. We out.